lion's mane. We all will suffer from some form of dementia, and neuropathy occurs. There is a really wonderful, safe, and legal mushroom to use. It leads to neurogenesis. And lion's mane contains a unique group of compounds called arenacenes and hericenones. And these regenerate myelin on the axons of nerves. And so this is a mushroom. Kawagishi discovered this in 1994, a Japanese researcher, and he postulated it as a potential preventative or treatment for Alzheimer's, muscular dystrophy, etc. But
do you take it?
I take it every day.
Every day?
Every day.
You take it in raw form? Or
I take it in capsules. There's several clinical studies out on it treating mild cognitive dysfunction. But there's 2 mouse studies that I think are quite illustrative. And this is translational medicine. This translates from mice experiments to humans. We already know that it has aspects of neurogenesis. When you go into Alzheimer's, a state of Alzheimer's, which is a big complex, but one of the characteristics is the formation of amyloid plaques. Demyelination of the neurons. Myelin transmits the neural signals. Demyelination occurs. Your outer sheath on the neurons is interrupted by amyloid plaques that then prevent neurotransmission. So the experiments with the mice, which I think are so interesting, one experiment was the maze experiment, where the mice were put into an arena and they went out a corridor, and they went one way in the corridor, they would find food, the other way is no food. Well, very quickly the mice learned, you go out the corridor, go to the left, you find food. They injected it then with a toxic polypeptide that induces amyloid plaque formation, that is a neurotoxin. Very quickly, after 2 weeks or so, the mice developed neuropathy. They got confused. They couldn't remember which way to go. It randomized. Upon giving these mice again mushrooms for a few weeks, they nearly re-normalized. Upon sacrificing the mice in the first part of the experiment, they saw the amyloid plaques and the demyelination. The second part of the experiment, another subset of mice, they found that the myelin regrew and the amyloid plaque had resolved.
This is post-mortem. You say sacrifice.
Well, yeah, you're cutting off a representative sample.
Right.
You sacrifice them. You determine, that's representative of the population. Now, the remaining population that's alive, they fed them the mushrooms, and they found that they regained neurological function.
Wow.
Wow, the power of plants. There you go. Love Paul Stamets. And that was a very intelligent word salad. So thank you, Paul. Find a good source of nutrition, whether it's herbal, whether it's fungi, mushrooms, superfoods, and chuck those down your neck and see what happens. Follow some smart people that know about herbs, superfoods, mushrooms, etc. Paul Stamets is the mushroom guy. So he is worthy and warrants listening to when it comes to neurogenesis and lion's mane.